80 motorists are asked to estimate the distance they drive. These are the results. Calculate an estimate of the mean distance. Mean, I mean the total divided by how many. But an estimate, I don't know. Those are 16 between 0 to 5. So 0 is less than the miles, 1,000 miles. That's on 5. I've got lots of those. I've got 16 of those between 0 and 5. And to work out how to add them all up, but I can't add up this one. So what we do, we have to assume that they're all 2.5. We take the midpoint, and this will be why it's an estimate, because I'm having to make this assumption to start with. So I need a midpoint column. Midpoint between 0 and 5 is 2.5. That'll be 7.5. 10 and 15 will be 12.5, 17.5 and 22.5. And then when you also need a frequency times the value, because I've got 16 2.5s, and so I'm going to want to do 16 times by 2.5, which will give me 40. And I've got 38 7.5s, will be 285. I've got 18 12.5s, which is 225. 6 17.5s, 105. And finally, 2 22.5s are 45. If I add all those up, I get 700. And to find the mean, I take the total, which is 700, and then I divide it by how many, and how many there are 80. If I add up the frequency, you'll see that comes to 80, but it says there's 80 up there anyhow. So 700 divided by 80, which is 8.75. Just want to check that it seems reasonable. 8.75 is in this first group, or second group here, towards the end of it, but there's loads of them in that group, and there's very few higher ones, so yes, it does seem reasonable. Can you justify this? The median distance is in that interval. Well, yeah, because 16 were less than 5, and 54 were less than 10, or less than or equal to 10, because all these 16 here and the 38, so 54 were less than 10. And we want the 40th one, or technically the 40 between the 40th and the 41st one, and the 40th one will also be in there. 54 less than 10, and therefore the middle one is in that interval. So it is correct, justified, that's done.